All right, how's everyone doing? Today is new moon. New moon manifesting time. So this is where you got to start getting ready for what you want to manifest into your reality. Where you want to pay attention to, to how things went last full moon, and see what kind of new transitions you want to make in your life. How's your business doing? How is your friendships doing? Relationships doing? Look at all those things in your life and see what kind of balance you're creating in your life. Because balance is key, and I'll always talk about balance. See what kind of balance you have right now. I would probably pretty much focus on balance. When you're writing down what you want to manifest, writing down, praying, meditating what you want to manifest, put in there balance. You want to balance. You want to balance out your money. You want to balance out your relationships, balance out your business, maybe business partners. Focus on balance. Balancing your positive aspects, negative aspects, balancing out your moods or your emotions. Maybe your moods and emotions have been impacting your life, and maybe you need to focus on learning how to balance that out. One of the key things with emotions is to be aware of when your emotions start to become out of balance. Look and see what is triggering those emotions within your life. Emotions can plague you a lot. Now, we're all human, and we're going to experience some kind of emotion. But the key thing is to balance out those emotions. Don't allow yourself to be aggravated or anxiety. Anxiety is still a big one. Anxiety is a big one for a lot of people. Look at your anxiety, balance. Because if you have a little bit of anxiety, I would say that's okay. But if you have like severe anxiety, that's where you'd have to learn how to balance it out. You can look at balancing out your life like a swimming pool, right? You got to balance out the pH. So you want to balance out that pH in your life. So balance, I definitely say, is key. So definitely start praying, meditating, and writing down what you want to manifest for this new moon. And again, like I said, you got 15 days for your manifesting process. And then again, we'll revisit and see where you're at when the full moon, because when the full moon approaches, you should be seeing your manifestations process through that. So I got to keep talking since I'm driving. So I would continue to look at emotions and look and see if you are putting masks on or personas on when you're around people. Because when you're around people and you're putting masks on, that means that you are hiding something. Now, it's not totally, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be 100% yourself, because I think there's definitely a time and place for that. Because, if you're talking to people or if you're working, sometimes you gotta wear a mask when you're around people, because you can't be your authentic self totally if you're in a business area, or you have certain friends, right, that can't totally relate 100% with you. So you really have to balance that out too. You got to balance out those personas in some way. That way then you can relate with people, and then they can relate with you in a way, because that's definitely balance as well. And this is where I talked about resonating with people and not pushing people away, because if you push people away, that's just more dividing. You got to find that balance, and it takes that time and patience in your life for people. Because if you learn to truly love yourself, you are spending every night praying and meditating and balancing out your life, relieving that stress, because that's a key thing as well, is relieving that stress every night. You're going to be more balanced in your life, so you can handle situations. So if someone is stressed out or just imbalanced in emotions, you can be there for that person, and you're not going to be overwhelmed or allow that anxiety to overtake you during that process. It's figuring out all these different solutions in life, because solutions is what we need in life. Not what resonates with me, or I can't relate with this person, things like that. It's learning solutions and balancing and being able to be around people in a calm and collective manner. It's never an easy task, and it definitely takes a lot of practice, a lot of patience, a lot of practice to discover that emotional balance within yourself. So yeah, definitely pay attention to that as well. And that's pretty much about it. But yeah, so just continue to look at balancing your life through this new moon, and go from there. Definitely key thing is willpower and determination. You got to have that willpower to continue on. Don't just allow one new moon to go away and go, oh, well, I got next new moon. No, take advantage of the new moon and full moon cycles, because that's going to help you balance out your life. So that's pretty much it. So love yourself, keep shining bright, and talk to you in a little bit.